Hello. So today is 4 days post-op. Today's Saturday. The surgery was on Tuesday. Um, and I think generally things are better today. I still have pretty constant pain. I would describe it as a dull ache. Um, at this moment, it's probably a 3 out of 10 pain. It's 1 o'clock. I took Tylenol at noon. I have enough hydrocodone for today and tomorrow, but I'm switching just to Tylenol because I don't want to. I don't want to take hydrocodone if I don't have to. And the pain is down a couple notches. When the meds wore off previously, last couple days, pain was getting to like a 5 out of 10, but now it's at most like a 3 out of 10. So I'm sticking to just Tylenol. That'll let me have a couple hydrocodones anyway if I'm having trouble sleeping at night. Not that I need them for sleeping, but at night I'm really bad about moving my arms, and last night I bumped my hands a couple times and it woke me up each time. So I thought it might be a good idea to have a couple reserved for that. I slept much better last night for the first time in a couple days. My wife and I were really tired, and we got into bed at like 9 p.m. I fell asleep probably around 10. I didn't set any alarms last night or this morning. My plan was just to sleep because I've been behind on sleeping. I did wake up at midnight, and my hands were hurting a little bit, so I took another pain pill. I woke up around 3 again because my hands are hurting. I didn't take anything, and I did fall back asleep. And then I woke up again around 6, and my hands were hurting again. So I did take another hydrocodone then, and then I got out of bed. I came to the couch and started icing my hands a bit. I feel like I can do more today. I'm still very cautious to avoid lifting over 5 pounds. My wife had to get on to me and remind me because I probably get close to that limit a couple times with a couple things. My goal right now is to kind of increase my activity each day in a reasonable amount. So that way, when the stitches come out, I'm much closer to like normal activity than just going from like 0 to 60. So for example, I got up at 6, I iced on and off for about an hour and a half. And from 6 we'll say 8 o'clock. From like 8 o'clock to 11, I tried to be moderately busy with light activity. We went out and got coffee. I did as much as I could. I can open the car door by myself now. But I'm careful again with the weight. I'm not picking up a car door, but that's still pressure I'm putting. So I'm just cautious with that. I got on my computer for a little bit. I'm working on writing a book series. So I worked on that, and I can't full speed type yet because my hands get really fatigued, but I kind of chicken pecked and worked on that for about an hour. I did a few light things around the house. I picked up some things, put them away. So I had a bowel movement last night. I'm sure you're sick of hearing about this. Last night, I could reach myself to wipe. I put a glove on in toilet paper, and I could reach myself, but I couldn't effectively clean, right? Like, it was painful to put pressure to feel like I was cleaning. So my wife had to help me. But this morning, I had another bowel movement, and I was able to successfully clean myself, and I felt clean. I didn't shower yesterday. Let's see, yesterday was Friday. I did shower Thursday. My wife had to help me, and I took a bath. I am going to shower tonight, and I feel pretty confident that I can do it completely by myself. I'm trying to... I think that might be all the updates. I can turn a doorknob now. I couldn't the last couple days. Can turn a doorknob. I made a cup of coffee this morning. I was so proud of myself. So make it. I was able to hold the cup. I still drink with a straw. Some of the, like, the turning motion with weight is a little uncomfortable. I don't know if I said it in the video yesterday, but yesterday I made a sandwich. Just cheese and turkey and mayonnaise. But I was able to get the mayonnaise jar off. Luckily, it wasn't too tight. I was able to use a knife and spread, all that. You know how to make a sandwich. But that was a big step for me. So I think I'm coming along nicely. I have some plans for specific things I'll do the next couple days, again, to like increase activity. Because I'm not ready to move on to resistance range of motion yet. I still need to wait a couple weeks. But I'm just trying to get, trying to stretch things out, build my endurance and all that. And it's going to plan pretty well. The bruising is not too bad. You can still see some around here. There's very, like, pale bruising in this area. It's kind of hard to see with both hands. But it looks far better. You can see some down there. Incision still looks good. I still have a little bit of swelling, like, in the fingers. But I would say overall it's better. I'm still having trouble with my thumb, my left thumb in particular. Let me try to get them even. So you see, I'm having trouble lifting my right thumb as far. You can see it's shaking a little bit. And it's not painful, it feels like there's a weight on it. It just feels weak. And that'll come back. If I help myself, I can get it a little farther. But everything's just really tight. So I just try to do like this as much as possible, anything I can. Because, the comfortable position right now is kind of curled up, and that's not going to help anything. So as much as I can, I just straighten, I get my hands overhead, I do some fist pumps to keep helping with the swelling, a little. Now I'm moving up to a little bit of like a light overstretch. It's not really much of an overstretch, I'm just going until I feel resistance and then holding it. And then I'll do the thumb separately. I'll do the thumb kind of in all directions. I can touch thumb to each fingertip. So index and middle's easy. Ring fingers, a little bit harder. It just feels tight, again. And then I can get to pinky, it takes a second. I think I've got a little bit more wrist extension than I have had, but it's still not full range. Wrist flexion is uncomfortable. Probably because there's still swelling in that carpal tunnel area. And flexion with pressure is painful, so still working on that. I think that's everything. So progress is looking good. It's getting better and better each day. So I'll make another update video soon.